If you drive 30 miles west of Lisbon, you'll find yourself peering off a 100-foot cliff into the Atlantic Ocean. This cape is known as Cabo da Roca, and besides its beautiful views and this cool-looking lighthouse, it's the westernmost point in Europe. They even have a placard that says so. But it was surrounded by people from the 3 tour buses that showed up when we did, so there's no video. You'll just have to take my word for it. Now, if you hop back in your car or take a ride from a crazy tuk-tuk driver like we did, and you head northwest about 30 minutes on a windy, one-way road, you'll end up in the magical town that was plucked straight from a fairy tale. And the name of this town is Sintra. Bon dia, Will Vlog viewers, and welcome to Sintra. Sintra is a town located about 30 minutes outside of Lisbon. What else we got on it?
So Sintra was built as a resort town due to its cooler weather. It's more coastal than Lisbon, and there's a lot of palaces here since the monarchs like to come and relax here.
And that's why we're here, to relax. Not really. The palaces are pretty far apart, so you have to do a lot of trekking to get around. Our Airbnb is also a bit of a trek from the normal town. So we rented a car from Lisbon, but you can't actually, unless you live in Sintra, you can't park in the historic part, which is where we're staying. So we had to park and trek in. So we got a lot of walking ahead of us, but we are determined to see as many palaces as we can. We're gonna start our day off at Montserrat, and then probably Pena Palace, the Moorish Castle, and then maybe the evening we'll do Quinta da Regaleira. I don't know if I'm pronouncing everything correctly since it's all Portuguese and I tend to want to say it the way I would say it in Spanish, I think. But, so we're going to try to hit as many as we can. We're here for 2 days. Maybe get to the coast. There's a place called Cabo da Roca, which is the most western point in Europe. So we've got a lot to do in 2 days. Let's get to trekking. We are now at Pena Palace, probably the most popular place in Sintra. You can actually see all of Lisbon from up here. And it's a pretty colorful, beautiful, and busy place. Very, very busy. Lots of tourists, which we are too, but still, lots of tourists. Vlog viewers, that was Pena Palace. Pena. I was saying Pena, but the bus driver said Pena. Maybe it's still Pena. Anyways, that was Pena Palace. Got some really great views. The park itself is huge, as is most of the grounds, it seems like, for these castles. So we have now seen Montserrat and Pena. Now we're going to go see the Moorish Castle. That's
Hopefully we get to see the one on the water.
Cabo da Roca.
See, I don't even know if that's yes in Portuguese.
Yeah. Oh, we got a fish back there swimming. It's a big fish. All right, let's go on to the next one. The Castle of the Moors was constructed in the 8th and 9th century, and it sits on the hilltop in Sintra, which overlooks Lisbon. It was initially an important strategic point for the Moors, but after the fall of Lisbon in 1147, it was taken over by Christian forces. It is now a national monument and part of the UNESCO World Heritage site that most of Sintra has been deemed. Now, the Castle of the Moors is pretty impressive, and it offers some amazing views of the historic part of Sintra and Lisbon. But my favorite part of all of Sintra
and where we're at now is Quinta da Regaleira. It's my favorite because of the grounds. They're completely covered in beautiful greenery, and it tends to sort of just wrap itself around the stone paths and the buildings, and I just loved being there. I also really like the Gothic designs, and the day that we were there, it wasn't the best weather, so it just sort of added to that sort of Gothic romanticism feeling. Now, the palace is amazing, but the grounds here might be even more amazing, and they're massive. What you're seeing right now is probably one of the most Instagrammed things in Sintra. This is the initiation well. There are actually 2 wells on the property. These wells never served as any water sources. Instead, they were used for ceremonial purposes that included tarot initiation rites. A lot of interesting information on these wells in Sintra. In addition to the wells and the castle, there's a lot of beautiful stone paths here. There's a lot of arches, statues, just tons of stuff on the grounds. But one of the really cool things, and what you're seeing right now, is the underground labyrinth. The grotto labyrinth is what it's called. It is a labyrinth that's underground. There's a lot of water features that you have to navigate through, and it's quite fun walking through it, unless you're like my companion and you have an eye patch. Then it's very difficult, and you may or may not get lost.
All right, Will Vlog viewers, that was the beautiful, beautiful area of Sintra.
I don't even have sunglasses on.
Abby's not happy. She's got her patch on. I hope you saw in the Lisbon vlog that she got an eye infection, and that she's...
It's not an infection, it's an autoimmune thing. My immune system's attacking my eyeball. I wish it was an infection.
You know, is this a travel vlog or is this a health vlog now? Regardless, she's got to have a patch on her eyeball, at least for another day. She might give the contact a shot. But anyways, Jack Sparrow and I here have been exploring Sintra the last couple days, and it's been fun, huh? It's been a treat. She's a little cranky because we're up early today. We're headed to Porto this evening. Porto's only like a little under a 3-hour drive if you went straight from Sintra, but we're stopping in a couple spots along the way. There are 7 wonders of Portugal. We just found this out yesterday, actually, because Sintra is clearly one of the 7 wonders. And we are going to try to hit a couple more of those along the way. So you'll have a vlog in between now and Porto, but that was Sintra. I thought it was amazing. Like, so many castles, so many beautiful castles. Interesting history, you know. I thought it was like this place where all these royals came and lived, but it sounds like it was just basically a resort area for the rich. Anything else you want to add, my friend?
No.
You just kind of rough start, huh?
Yep.
I'm pack muling it. I got my packs on. I got one of her backpacks, so you know, just call me Will the donkey. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this vlog in Sintra. I love you, Sintra. We'll be back. If you ever need a recommendation where to stay in Sintra, let me know. I'll give you a great Airbnb. It was fantastic. Like, just an amazing Airbnb. The location's great. Such a nice place, and very affordable too. But anyways, that's gonna do it. I'm Willard Jackson. This is Abigail Captain Morgan Harris. This has been the Will Vlog, and we'll see you next time.